So I was using this course at LinkedIn Learning, or Linda, and it said I could use free virtual labs at hol.vmware.com. So let's do that. hol.vmware.com. Okay, now I'm logged back in, and as you can see, there are about 714 labs, but this is the one I was using earlier. HOL 2051-09-UEM workspace 1 UEM getting started. And let's see if we can find this if I was starting from the beginning. Let's get a list of, well, I think how I found it was I went here and I typed in Windows. Yeah, it looks like this is how I found it. And I'm already enrolled. If I wasn't enrolled, it would say enrolled. I'm going to go ahead and start the lab. And I could run some tests to make sure my browser is working properly. I'm going to go ahead and start the lab though. And this lab guidance is important because there's one place in here that'll give you the password you need to get into the console. While that's loading, I'll see if I can scroll over to that. And actually looks like it's already loaded, but let me see if we can find what I was talking about. And here it is here. The username should pop up if it asks, but if it asks for a password, it's going to be capital V, capital M, WARE1 exclamation point if it's needed. But let's go ahead and close this. And note, once I run out of time, well, you can keep clicking extend to extend your time, but then once you run out of time, the lab will close and you have to start all over again. So this is the main console. Let's look for Wireshark. And as you can see, it's already installed on this computer. And as you can see, it's loading. And you probably want to look at the guide a little bit more to know what you can sniff on here. But let's see if we can make this screen a little bit bigger. Toggle full screen. Okay, this is what I ran into before. It shows a full screen, but it's not. Let's see if I can oh, there we go. Okay, now, so I maximized. So now you can see what you're doing a little bit better. And basically you're online using a free virtual machine now. And of course, looks like you can do other things besides Wireshark. Got some browsers here. We got PowerShell. We got a command prompt, remote desktop, Notepad++. Looks like we got Active Directory, which might be helpful if there's users and computers on here. You could probably find some to use with Wireshark. Yeah, it looks like they got some computers loaded, so there's a network you could use and everything. Notice here on the left hand side we have consoles. Let's click on that. See, I'm in the main console now, but within this virtual environment you have several consoles you can work on. And this can come in handy if you want to talk back and forth between computers or do different things on different computers. So here's another console here with a different environment. So this one looks like a Linux console here. And of course you have some options across the top here as well.